All right, welcome back to trigonometry. We have another triangle problem here. This one is we're supposed to figure out the length of x, and everything's in centimeters to two decimal places. We can't assume that that's a right triangle, so we have to use law of cosines. So the idea here is that we have two sides and the angle between them that is screaming, use law of cosines on this thing. So the first thing we're going to do is write down the formula for law of cosines. We have c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared minus 2ab cosine of the angle between them. In this case, the side opposite is our c squared. So we're going to say that's our x squared equals, and then we need the two sides of we need the lengths of the two sides around this angle. It doesn't matter which one you call A, which one you call B. So we're just going to say this is 65 squared plus 86 squared minus 2 times 65 times 86 times the cosine of 19 degrees. All right, so we have to go ahead and sort this out. So we'll just figure this out. We're going to say we have 65 squared, so we can go through and say, okay, if we want 65 squared, we're just going to write that down. So 4225, 4225 plus. So we're going to go ahead and write the next one. We have 86 squared. Okay, which is going to be 7396. So plus 7396. We only need one plus there. Okay. Okay. Minus, and I'm going to go ahead and multiply out this 2 times 65 times 86. So 2 times 65 times 86. All right. There we go. So we have 11,180. So 11180 times the cosine of 19 degrees. All right. So that's what we're going to figure out. So let's go ahead and start extracting some things and put them on the other side. This is equal to x squared. Actually, there is no other side. It's only the one side. We could just type this into the calculator just in one full fell swoop here, and that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to say this is going to be 4225 plus 7396, just 1 6, minus 1180 times, and we have our cosine of 19 degrees. Okay, we're going to double check just to make sure I'm in degree mode. I sure am, so we should be okay. And we'll say this is what x squared is going to be. So x squared was 1050. So x squared equals 1050. When you say the and, that's where you're supposed to put the decimal place. That's why it might sound a little bit weird for that one. But we have 1050 and 102. Okay, so 0.102 there. Okay, so all we now have to do is take our square root. We should get a plus or a minus, but since we're talking about lengths, we can safely ignore the negative one and just deal with the positive. So we have second function square root, second function answer. That puts the last number I had in here. So if I needed to type in 1050.1023, we could do that, and we'll go ahead and get our answer for this. So here we have our answer, 32.405. This question says to two decimal places, so we're going to go ahead and round this. So it's 32.41. Our unit was in centimeters, so everything is in centimeters. And there we go. Okay. Law of cosines. If you memorize your law of cosines formula, hopefully these problems will go as quick for you as it did for me. And these are very straightforward problems. They're really nice to be able to get. So there we go. All right. Thank you very much for watching the video, and I will see you in the next one.